A blizzard is defined as a severe snowstorm with sustained winds of over 56 kilometers per hour. Blizzards form when freezing cold air in the atmosphere collides with warm, moist air, creating a weather phenomenon called a front. This collision of warm and cold air produces heavy snow and howling winds. But wind and snow aren't the most dangerous part of a blizzard. The biggest killer is the cold. A drop of just 4 degrees in core temperature and the human body becomes hypothermic. It's a condition that Dr. Colin Grissom is an expert at treating.
A person experiencing mild hypothermia typically feels cold and they start shivering. The shivering progresses to an uncontrollable shivering.
Shivering is the body's way of generating critical heat to keep you alive. But if body temperature continues to fall, hypothermia deepens.
And how does it really happen? Our body is always trying to maintain a balmy temperature of around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, or 37 degrees Celsius. Hypothermia occurs when our body loses heat faster than we can produce it. And hypothermia doesn't only strike sinking ship victims and 19th century fur trappers wandering in the wilderness. Studies estimate that about 1,500 Americans die of accidental hypothermia each year. In fact, exposure to the cold is responsible for twice as many deaths as heat exposure annually. Young children and the elderly are especially vulnerable. So why is hypothermia so dangerous? Most heat loss occurs when unprotected surfaces radiate heat away from the body. In addition, wearing wet clothes makes heat loss even worse. And wind chill can quickly escalate the situation because it strips away the thin layer of heat on the skin's surface. As your temperature drops, your body and brain fire back. Your thyroid and adrenal glands release a flood of hormones that boost your metabolism, heart rate, and blood pressure. In the brain, the hypothalamus tells your blood vessels to constrict. This moves the blood further from the skin's surface where heat can escape. Your hypothalamus also signals your muscles to shiver, which kicks your metabolism into overdrive 2 to 5 times the normal rate. At this point, you're on the brink. If you don't get to safety soon, you'll hit severe hypothermia and be in serious trouble.